Welcome to another episode of Tech Tales, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of programming and software development. I'm your host, and today we're going to explore a unique and efficient Rust library known as ropey. Now, what exactly is ropey? Well, imagine trying to edit a massive text document that's larger than the entire Library of Congress. Sounds daunting, right? This is where ropey comes into play. It's essentially a robust utf8 text rope designed specifically for applications like text editors. But what really sets it apart? Let's break it down. First off, ropey is all about speed and efficiency. Have you ever experienced that moment when you're editing text and your application seems to come to a screeching halt? Well, with ropey, even edits in texts multiple gigabytes large are completed in single-digit microseconds. Can you believe that? This means no more hiccups or stutters. You can focus on your writing without interruptions. But it's not just about speed. Ropey also handles Unicode incredibly well. Picture this. You have text in multiple languages, different characters, line breaks, all that jazz. Ropey ensures that you never create invalid utf8 through its operations, which is a huge win for multi-language applications. Plus, it recognizes line breaks, allowing developers to work more intuitively with text. You might be wondering, when should I actually use ropey? Well, it's perfect for handling frequent edits in medium to large texts. However, it's not quite the right fit for smaller texts that are just a few kilobytes, since it allocates space in kilobyte chunks, leading to some unnecessary bloat. Think of it this way. If you're cooking a meal for a large gathering, a large pot is perfect. But if it's just for one person, it might not be the best choice. Another interesting aspect of ropey is its flexibility. It offers low-level access to its internal text chunk representation. This means developers can create additional functionalities without sacrificing performance. And speaking of performance, did you know that on a high-performance CPU, ropey can perform over 1.08 million small incoherent insertions per second? That's just mind-blowing. Now let's touch on something that could raise eyebrows: unsafe code. Ropey utilizes unsafe code to achieve its impressive space and performance metrics. It's a topic that usually sparks debates among developers. But don't worry, ropey ensures that, despite sharing memory with clones, everything remains thread-safe, allowing you to work across different threads seamlessly. If you're in the developer community and have ideas for improving the safety of unsafe code in ropey, your input is highly encouraged. And of course, no discussion would be complete without mentioning that ropey is open source and licensed under the MIT license. The development community is welcome to contribute, but it's always wise to discuss larger changes before diving in. A little collaboration goes a long way. So as we wrap up today's episode, let's reflect on the key takeaways. Ropey is a powerful tool for text editing in Rust, delivering speed, efficiency, and solid Unicode support. While it shines with larger texts, it's crucial to pick the right use case for your projects. Before we sign off, here's a thought-provoking question for our listeners. How do you feel about the balance between performance and safety in programming? Is it worth sometimes venturing into unsafe territory for efficiency? Think about that, and we'll catch you next time on Tech Tales.